metropolitan your head. Dominate the city in a metaverse. Fight against our core cyber cash. Revolution started everywhere. What I say is just a word. Let it be lost in space to our own. Weapons, robots takes the cell. CCD, please be careful of your head. What I say is just a word. Let it be lost in space to our own.
Metropolit, ruled by the international corporations, came a long way from being #1 cosmopolitan place to live, the smelling dump of human waste, gang wars, cyborgs, and bio-enhanced outlaws. But things are about to change. Welcome, human. Enjoy.
All right, and welcome to the Unix Gaming Live AMA. It's Henry David here as usual, and today we are gonna have two very special guests of CyberTrade. We have David and Sebastian. So very excited to go deeper with all of this. And yeah, guys, thank you so much for being here. And yeah, also for everyone who is watching, also thank you very much for being here. If you stick to the end of this AMA, we're gonna have a $100 USDT giveaway for four winners with the best questions. So stick to the end of this AMA. You will also learn much more about CyberTrade, much more about these two special guests, and you can also win something. So guys, amazing to have you here. Thank you very much for being here and be able to share more about CyberTrade. Could you guys introduce yourself a little bit? As I know, we have the CMO and David and the head of blockchain, Sebastian. And yeah, guys, we start with David. Please introduce yourself.
Yeah, so thank you for having us, guys. We are really glad to be here in this group. So I'm the CMO of the company. I've been in blockchain since 2017, and since I discovered it and find this great technology and solutions, I was really intrigued by the gaming part of the sector since I was a gamer for a long time. And right now the gaming in blockchain is really booming, and we are really proud that we are one of the companies that are trying to build something nice in the space. And that's it. We just want to make really good games, AAA quality. That's where we are heading, and really build a nice studio and games for the future.
That sounds awesome. Thank you very much for the introduction. Again, very excited to go deeper in all of this. And next to you is Sebastian, the head of blockchain. So please, introduce yourself also a little.
Thank you, guys, and it's really pleasure for me to be here with you and with such great community. We are really glad to have such partners as Unix is. So my name is Sebastian, and in the corporate company, I hold the function of the head of the blockchain team, which means in addition to active cooperation with our really large development team, I'm a strong part of the marketing team as well. I help them create marketing campaigns and answer all or any questions from the cryptocurrency environment. I'm in the cryptocurrency industry. I'm like 5 years for now. I've been trading and analyzing the cryptocurrencies like every day for 5 years. And the last 3 years, I've worked as a market analyst for the local European community of traders. And during this period, I've researched almost maybe more than 1,000 of projects, and all this knowledge gave me the strong foundation and for application in the creating huge projects in the corporate company. So that's probably that's it. I'm also like a really huge fan of the games, as I've been playing the games on the PC from like a really small age. So really glad to be creating such things as blockchain games based on the NFTs and be the part of this great company.
That's awesome. Thank you very much for sharing that. So we got two very well experienced people in the blockchain, both gamers, and they're went behind their passion and start CyberTrades and really try to give the community the best AAA game and the best experience on the blockchain as possible. So again, guys, thank you very much for being here. I'm very excited to go deeper in all of this and what your game has to offer and what your guys' vision is and everything. So yeah, without further ado, let's straight go into the meat then. And I always like to start off with like an overall like a small introduction of the project, of the game itself. Like we saw a small introduction video already. It looked pretty cool. But yeah, can you tell me a bit more? Can you tell me a bit like the overall overview of CyberTrade?
All right, so maybe I can pick this one up. So with CyberTrade, we started with little. I can share the whole history with. We really loved the binary options, but we started building in a 3D engine. The game it should be the binary option at the start, but as we went through, we put something on it like a game of fighting. When you hit the binary option right, your avatar will do the fighting combo to the other player, so it's binary option live. But as we were building this, we thought, why don't we make like a fighting game? So second we tried to build fighting game. When we built the fighting game, we thought that why won't we try to build something much bigger? And since we did develop all the story and assets and 3D design the city behind, we thought that we can make this to something really great. Our team became a lot bigger in this year, in year 2021. We started with 20 people. Right now we are over 50, and each month we are trying to get really good people in the team. So we have a lot of 3D designers, we have a lot of developers, and the point I'm trying to make is we have a pretty big ambition, and we know that we can deliver these really high quality games when we're talking about, of course, the blockchain space. We already, as a development studio, built one game that was live. Right now we have the second game out, the Trade Race Manager, maybe you heard of it.
What's the name?
Trade Race Manager, that already worked. That's like a game we delivered. We have a Trade Race Manager 2 already in the beta testing. So our community know that we don't not only talk about the development and talk about the games, but really do the games that are working, and players can earn the tokens from them. So with the CyberTrade and the team we develop, we are building in full Unity. So it's Unity engine. It's not like a browser game. So it looks like browser games, right? Okay. We try to build something different, and with the CyberTrade, we already have a few phases, and phase one is to build the drag racing, since the gameplay and everything is set, the storyline is set in the future. So we were really like the cyberpunk team gameplay. That's why we are also building a kind of a cyber team and in the futuristic looking like world. And so the point of drag racing is to be the best on the streets, and you can win a lot of cyber cash and become the number one boss in the city with your car. So in the phase 1 we will deliver, that's coming really soon. We will deliver alpha testing of the drag racing. It's kind of CSR kind of gameplay. You are tuning your car, tuning your vehicle, and you try to be the best and have the best time, and you are shifting the gears basically. So the kind of first minigame that we are delivering very soon, and with the second phase we have a 3D style, let's say, strategic RPG gameplay card game, let's say. So we have 3 kind of characters, and you are battling the other 3 characters. You have to use them tactically and level them up and use their skills to your advantage to defend your opponent. So that's the phase 2, and in the phase 3, that's the most exciting, and that's what we are really excited to build, is the last phase. It's called Crypto Citizen, and in this phase you will be able to fully experience the whole MMORPG kind of gameplay, the open world in 3D, and this is where most of our efforts are going right now. So we are building the map, we are building the first district. We have a open world map. It's kind of sandbox style. Sandbox meaning that you can do anything there. So in the first part of the development, players will be able to go through the city, explore. They can chat with other players, they can do quests. Later we are adding the player versus player battles, so they can do instance gaming, or they can do real-time street fight on the street. They can use their vehicles that they already have in drag races, run around the city, earn cyber cash in the process. So we are really trying to build something that's never been seen in a blockchain gaming before, and our inspiration really comes from the games that are established on the gaming scene, not only on the blockchain, but really on the gaming scene. And I think with the team that we already built and with something that we already developed, we can truly say that this is possible to be done in our studio for sure. So this is kind of an introduction. Maybe you can go ahead and ask any more question. What would you like to know?
Yeah, for sure. Thanks a lot for the brief introduction. So as I heard right, you guys gonna start CyberTrade. It's gonna be like a drag race, where you can have your own car, you can pimp your car, and then PvP. So you play against other players and you shift gears, and you have to be the fastest to earn cyber cash. Next to that, you creating a card game, and the biggest thing you guys building is the whole 3D RPG world, where it can like be like as a sandbox where you can walk freely, where you also can do the street fights and like drive around with your car you have from the drag races. So it sounds like a big project with a lot of different options. That sounds exciting. So yeah, thanks a lot for sharing that. And yes, you say all the time, like we base this on already big games out there that already exist, and everything. You guys have a good gaming studio and a team who can build all that stuff. But what really was the inspiration? You guys already shared, you guys been in the blockchain industry and in the crypto scene for a while. You guys have been both gamers, but what is the whole inspiration to really start this and to start CyberTrade and all those different games and this whole big RPG like MMORPG game?
So basically, we are really enthusiasts in gaming space, and we love the blockchain, we love the technology, and we knew that something like this would be fun to have for us. If some other studio develops something like this, we would really love to play it. But since nobody's doing kind of this AAA gaming, there are a few studios that are trying, right? But nothing's out yet. So we thought, why don't we try it? Since we built a really nice team around here, we can go ahead and try do it ourselves and let our work speak for us. So this is what we are really trying to build. So as I said, we are all gamers, and really to give the aspect of blockchain to gaming and all this NFT technology. NFT technology is really the future of gaming. So you really own all the assets, and we thought that we want to pursue our passions in the gaming and in the blockchain and put them all together. So that was I think the biggest motivator behind all the projects. So mostly it's just the passion at the end.
Awesome. So yeah, you guys been in the gaming and you guys looking into different games. There's not a lot of out yet. And yeah, you figured out like something you guys want to play yourself, right? And doesn't exist yet. And because you already had a team and you already like had the experience, you just decided to let's go for this. The whole NFTs and the whole crypto space, of course, is going to be there for the long term and it's the future. So yeah, that's very exciting. It's like very exciting as well. A lot of games are not out yet, and they are getting in development. And then this year is going to be very exciting for all the games and NFTs and the whole space. So thanks a lot. And yeah, you've been sharing about the team as well, right? You guys have over 50 people right now. You guys worked already on games. You guys got games out. Can you elaborate a bit more on the team? Like, what are the games you've built, or the people in the team that worked on games? And can you tell a bit more about that? Why is your team so epic?
Yes, so talk a little more about the team. So our office is located in Central Europe. So for the blockchain and gaming, we are one of the top studios in the Central Europe. Our ambition is be the best. Also, we are now building the offices abroad. So we will be sharing this information with our community a little bit later, but you will see us or our team to be more worldwide, but also on the site worldwide. So our team was started creating in 2018. We built the first game that was web-based. It was the #1 played game on the Tron.
Oh wow!
A little bit
in the network, Tron network.
In the Tron network, later phases, and since then we really upgraded our team, develop the game a little further, and we build the traders and the traders manager. Traders Manager was one of the most played games on Polygon. And since the Traders Manager, when we were building it, we tried to step our game up. It was also a browser game, so we decided to build the CyberTrade game in Unity and build a Unity team. And from this, we also upgraded the Traders Manager to Traders Manager 2. Now it's in a beta stage, so you can find it on our social medias. Our studio Corpo has a lot of other products, not only CyberTrade or Traders Manager, but also the market. And now we are building the Corpo ID, which will be kind of a launcher and a wallet in the same time. So you will have your play to earn games in one place, all your NFTs in one place, and you will have only one login, or what you will need only one registration to go through all these products. So it's in the one really nice package. So our main point is to really build blockchain and, let's say, NFT ecosystem of products that really work together well, and you don't have to leave this ecosystem to do different kind of aspects with your NFTs or different kind of situations. Let's say that you want to sell your NFT, you buy something in game, sell your NFT, you have to go with withdrawing, you have to deposit it in different markets, you have to pay a lot of fees doing this kind of action, let's say. Mm-hmm. With our ecosystem, what we are trying to build, you will do this instantly in our spectrum of products with really low fees or zero fees even, and you can maybe change it with the community. You can rent it to your friend on the market with no hassle or anything. So you just need one registration, you got your ID, you can play a lot of games, you can earn cybercase, you can earn IOI token, and this Corp ID brings it all together. But getting back, I kind of went a little further I wanted. Getting back to your question, so our team really begin to flourish, let's say last year. In the beginning of the year, our ambition were becoming a lot of bigger with one project that already went live and was successful. We want to step our game up. I think we step our game up with Traders Manager, also with Traders Manager 2, and now the CyberTrade is on whole another level, and we managed to build a really nice Unity team. So from Unity and from CyberTrade, the crypto citizen, also the ambition is to move to Unreal Engine, because Unreal Engine is, let's say, the benchmark for gaming at the moment. We think we saw, and a lot of players saw, I think the presentation of Unreal Engine 5 with the Matrix. I think you guys also, that was like crazy to me.
Sure.
Because
yeah, that was crazy.
Man, I was like, this is like photorealistic thing, man. You don't even have to leave your house to experience the full world, right? Moving to Unreal Engine is another logical step for us, and with the team, also the team we are building not only in Central Europe but also in the other place that I will maybe share in the later stage of this call. We are trying to build really the ecosystem of products, but with think about the quality and retaining the customers in this kind of way. So yeah.
Gotcha. Thanks a lot for sharing. So like last year, you guys started really with your team, and yeah, you guys have already built successful projects, and yeah, from everything you learned, you guys have like decided to really focus on this, make this a AAA game, and yeah, really grow this, especially in Unreal Engine and everything what it has to offer, and especially in the metaverse as well. It's going to be very interesting to see all of this. So I appreciate you sharing that. Thanks for being so open and transparent about everything so far. Yeah, something else, like, of course, there are a lot of games out there, a lot of play-to-earn games, not a lot of AAA games out there, which are like amazing to play and awesome to play. So yeah, can you tell a bit more about like the features, like the strengths, and like why is CyberTrade and why not other games? Like why, like what is the strength of this game, of CyberTrade? What's so special about it?
Yeah, so we really try to build a game and you can do a lot of fun stuff there. So we are starting with this drag racing, then we are moving to the Viking game, and everybody wants to hear more about the crypto citizen. What is the latest phase? So why us? I think that we build a really nice map. You have a 10 district there. You have 10 leveling zones. In these zones, you are progressing from the zone number 10 to zone number 1. So zone number 10 is kind of like Outlands. You try to fight your game, build your character to go through all these zones. And in the zone number 1, there's a business district where you can build your empire and your citizen ranking. Citizen ranking depends on how much of Zcash you hold, and this Zcash can be obtained by various activities. We really thought that to have really successful game and to retain a lot of users and players in the game, you need to have a really nice, mostly in the blockchain space, really nice in-game economy. So yeah, we really are thinking about the ways that players can earn the CyberCash and can do different things with the CyberCash in the game. So they can build lands, they can build buildings on their lands, they can build services that other players can use.
Awesome.
For example, NFT factory. So there will be possibility to have your own business in game that can produce the NFTs, which can be usable not only in the CyberTrade game, but in the other games that we are developing. So they are fully interoperable. You can get your, for example, TRM2 car in the CyberTrade crypto citizen metaverse, let's say. So it works like this: you buy your land, you build the factory, and you pay the, let's say, daily costs of the factory. So you pay with your CyberCash, right? And after the NFT is done, maybe let's say it's not specified the heart of NFT to be built, but it's come from 5 days to 15 days. your NFT is ready, you can drop it, you can use it, you can sell it, you can trade it, but you can also drop it on your land, and you can do the tax fee for other players to come to your land. So there are various different reasons why the players should come. You can have your own octagon there, so players can do the instance gaming there. You can have your own marketplace. You can build your buildings. You can build your skyscrapers. Or you can do the financial services. As you know, in blockchain, there's a lot of people giving their let's say advices to the community, so you can also do this in-game and engage players to pay the taxes on your land to get more cyber cash and so on. So you can build up on this, and the main goal is really to become the #1 ranking citizen and get to the center of the city where all the biggest industries are. Right now, our game partners already have their buildings in the city. They have the skyscrapers or they have their marketplaces. Also, we want to be really interoperable between other projects, so you are able to use other NFTs in our metaverse. And talking about the partners, I can say that we have already OKX building there, we have Binance NFT building there, and we are building really this really nice ecosystem of big names, big players in one metaverse and interoperable world. So that's the main points. Also, for the gameplay, I would like to highlight that we are really thinking about fun ways what you can do. For example, in the games that in MMORPGs, you really try to loot a lot, or you try to get as much things you can on your avatar and build a wealth. But you can lose it all, right? Some games have it, but we really thought about it, and we thought it would be really fun to have one kind of zone when you can lose it all. So it's high stake, right?
Yeah.
You have 10 district, and you have one really fun zone that's called Rug Pool Zone. So you will have BitConnect there and stuff like that. And in this zone, you can be fully looted, but you can also fully loot anybody else. And we have one special kind of event that will happen every week in different zones. So there are 10 zones, but this event will happen randomly in different zones. And this event will be called the Purge. So no rules. Everybody can be looted. You can destroy anything. So we're really thinking about it, how it will be in action, right? Because there can be really a lot of players that are really strong and maybe decimate the other smaller players, but we'll be balancing out. And the Purge, I think, is really a concept that's never been in gaming before, in the multiplayer zone, let's say, only in the survival games. But we think that this is something new, this is something exciting, and it's kind of action-packed since you can lose everything. So this is something what we're looking for. These are the few of the highlights I wanted to talk about in the CyberTrade metaverse, but also we are preparing something special. It's called the Portal. And Portal is the function that's also never been in the blockchain gaming before, as I know. And it's a thing that you can try out the CyberTrade and try the CyberTrade metaverse for free. You don't have to invest anything. And how does it work? You know, there's a lot of projects in this blockchain space. A lot of projects have huge promises, but maybe doesn't deliver, or it's delayed a lot. And people or users, players that we really want to retain or get have these useless, or let's say at the moment useless NFTs, because the game is not out, maybe won't be out, or nobody knows, right? What they can do with these NFTs, they can deposit it on our wallet, and we will rent them our CyberTrade NFT, so they can try the game totally for free. Anybody can join. You just need to have some kind of NFT deposited for the time being, and after you're done with the game, if you like it, you can buy the avatar normally. You can buy the car, but you know what you are getting into. We are really proud about the development and what we are building, and we really know that we can deliver. So that's why we are also giving a chance to any player to try it out, so they can find the game is really fun and then invest in the game, not just the cash grab as most of the projects do. So this is maybe something different, and that's what I wanted to point out.
Got it. A lot of features, a lot of exciting things to look forward to. I appreciate you sharing that with us. And I also think it's important for the games, especially. I think like gaming and NFTs is going to be really the catalyst for mass adoption as well in the crypto space, in the NFT space, and getting people to play for free and getting to really actually enjoy the game. And then from there, really, maybe they never heard about blockchain or crypto before, and then really get to understand the cyber cash and then the crypto, and you actually can make money on that. And then they start to purchasing your first cryptos and getting into the crypto scene. So I think, yeah, gaming and NFT is going to be definitely a big catalyst for mass adoption for the crypto and for the NFT space. So that's awesome. It also shows the confidence what you guys have yourself within the game, and it's actually going to be fun and it's going to be nice. So yeah, it looks like it all sounds really cool. I also really like this wilderness kind of a rock pool like land, like district where you can lose everything. Also makes a lot of fun. So yes, I also thought you guys have some small gameplay to share, right? You can share some insights about what's going on, and you can show us something, right? About
yeah, I will be happy to share the first stages of development that we were talking about. You get the hang of a little feel what we are trying to build. So I will share the very closed alpha build. So
that's
if you're
awesome.
I can get into it, guys.
Nice, that's cool. Exclusive content here. You guys don't have shared this a lot, huh? So very exclusive content here for the Unix community. We appreciate that.
Yeah, this is first time for community.
Awesome. Like, yeah, like we hear a lot from people who are here in the AMAs. We see exclusive content from the games and exclusive things we didn't know yet. So that's always awesome to be first as Unix gaming here. So yeah, we see here the gameplay, right? Can you explain what's going on? What do we see right now?
Yeah, so basically we are going to display how the drag races will look like. This is a very early alpha. So you pick your character, you pick your car. The drag races is everything about pimping your car and really tuning your car to the fullest. Each car is totally different. Each NFT upon minting is totally different. So even if you buy the same car, let's say, it doesn't have to have the same attributes. So everything is unique. Everything is different.
That's cool.
So you can play 1v1 or you can play 1v7 in the game. And 1v1, right now we will be match with the bot because we have this function implemented so we can test it out all the time. But it's 1v1 gameplay. You can send it to your friend and play straight away, or you can play with other 7 people at the moment. So
awesome. So yeah, you said this is gonna be free to play. So everyone who can join can get their own car, or for free, or how would it look like?
You need to have like CyberTrade. We already did 2 NFT sales. We did on Binance. We did on OKX. You need to have for the alpha testing. You need to have NFTs from CyberTrade to join. But free to play, it will be free to play for everybody who join the portal. The portal, as I was describing, that you need to have some kind of gaming NFT, or let's say any kind of NFT. You will deposit it. This is the city that we are building. So this is the new map.
It looks cool. It looks really cool.
Partners. So this is totally in-game footage. Also very early alpha. So you need to hit the right pedals. Wait for the opponent. All right.
That's cool. Let's play.
Yeah, I need to. Perfect shift. All right, I got it.
Nice.
So you can see a progression up here. So you're trying to race. Also, a lot of other maps will be adding. A lot of other vehicles will be added. You have a lot of tunable options. You can change. You can change your car a lot. So,
Woo! Win.
yes, this is just stage one, right? So, really early alpha. But
Yeah.
this is really that's what I wanted to show you, because not a lot of projects show the gameplay or anything. So
Yes.
it's pretty exciting to have something else, I think. And maybe I can also, when already sharing, I can show you something from the Metropolit metaverse.
That's cool. So this is the MMORPG, the free world.
Yeah.
You guys working on?
It's our partner. We already built OKX NFT. You can see we already built the marketplace where you can build, where you can buy the NFTs from OKX.
That's
really
awesome. Looks very crisp. Looks really good.
Yeah, and this one also. So this is a little gameplay show. That's the gameplay.
Nice. A bit futuristic GTA kind of feeling.
We are totally going for this vibe. So you will have kind of octagons in the city. You can do the instance games right away, but really the main is to build really open world sandbox like GTA,
Nice.
because GTA is like the wet dream of every developer to have one game for 8 years going strong, right? Like GTA Online is really the showcase how you should do it. All right, so everybody's really angry that GTA 6 is not out still. It's been 8 years, like wake
that's
up.
crazy. That's crazy.
So but you can see how the business works, right? The GTA Online is still fun. A lot of daily players, so they are really only developing the GTA Online further and further, and there's still something that can be done. But GTA 6 should come out soon, so the is not super angry, let's say. But GTA is really the showcase that when you have a good physical model, you have good sandbox, you can build up on, you can build a really great game, and that's what we are heading for. And also put any kind of other types of gameplay in the game. Like in GTA, you have, let's say, the tennis. I really like the tennis in the game. Right, it was easy, but you can do like anything there. So that's really what we are looking for also with the CyberTrade, to build a game that can be add up on in the times come. So players have always something to look out for.
That's awesome. I appreciate you sharing that. So, yeah, next to being really like this in-game like and everything, and you guys been developing the game of the drag race game looked already pretty finished. Of course, like it's still in alpha, but when, like, can you give me some dates, like when people can really play the first alpha of the drag race, and then when do you expect the card game and a whole MMORPG game to be out, and then people actually start to play the alpha?
Yeah, with the alpha, we are really aiming. There's a lot of balancing to be done, really, to make the game fair and really nice to play. We have, as I mentioned, every NFTs is totally unique. It's going through we have implemented VRF technology. So up on the mint, when you buy the NFT, you go to VRF smart contract, and it spits out the NFT that is totally different from every other NFT. It has different skill points, set it up, different ranges, and different special features. So really to balance all these aspects in game is really hard. We don't want to players be disappointed with they get the wrong type of skill point. So we are really trying to the cars have different tiers there. So they have traction, they have handling, they have acceleration and top speed. So we are really trying to find the right balance right now, and make the game run smoothly on all devices that are already working. It's so we have a PC, Mac, both Intel and M1 chipset. are playable, and we are building now the mobile games, right? Because as you know, this is kind of the mobile gaming sector is the biggest one. We don't want to miss these guys with our game, and right now we will have the Android working pretty soon, and we are also aiming for the App Store with the iPhones. I think the drag race and the closed alpha for all the NFT holders that participate on our sales on Binance and OKX already will be available in the month of February. And after that, we are 100% focusing on getting the release of alpha with the fighting in the March or maybe early April. But I don't want to disclose any dates, you know.
Oh, no, I got it. Yeah. This balancing out can take some time, and you want everything to be fair and everything to be right, of course. So I understand the alpha is already out. Like for you guys, it's actually playable, but to really balance everything out and to fix the last metrics takes some time always. So I understand, but it can come pretty fast. It's not that we have to wait like for months and months. So yeah, there's gonna be something playable out pretty fast already. So I appreciate that. Nice. So yeah, like I kind of got a good overview about the whole project, about the whole game, and the Cybercash and everything what you guys are planning to do. Now I want to go a little bit about the tokenomics and the play to earn kind of space. So on what chain is this built on?
Or maybe.
Okay, yeah. So it's built on the Binance Smart Chain, and we are always like showing that it may be the first MMORPG on the Binance Smart Chain, which may be also pretty interesting for all the users. As for the tokenomics, I would like to say that our like really good advantage in this case is that we already have the experiences with the first token for the Trade Race Manager game, and mostly the success of the token is always built on the partners and on the market. So first of all, you have to like get on the right wave from the view of the market conditions, and then there are the partners. We for the CyberTrade, we have like really the greatest partners from all over the world, and we are always like looking for maximum of 2 per country, because we know that for the VCs and other partners that has to bring some additional value, there should not be more than 2 out of 1 country unless they are not so good. So maybe the success of the token is based on that you have to decline, like politely decline 90 or maybe 95% of the offers you are getting in case you want to have the best ones in the team. Yeah, so we have raised more than $10 million, and we have the marketing partners. For example, we are focusing on the smaller communities. Right now we have more than like 12 smaller communities, and so we understand then that it's not always important to have only the biggest names on the global, but it's always very important to have the smaller ones, or maybe not so much famous as the biggest ones. For example, the BitBoy Crypto, who made a review about the CyberTrade, and there was a NFT show when we had half of the time for the CyberTrade. But we are always like focusing on the not smaller, but on the less famous influencers. For example, Wise Advice, who is like one of the biggest Asian YouTubers. And for example, we are like really glad that we have the Unix Guild with us, because we recognize your name and we know that you guys are like the biggest and the most important guild. So we are really satisfied with the partners we already have. As for the tokenomics, we know that how the partners are obeying when the token is live, and so we have set it up for all the team, for the seed, for the private sale. We're set it up for the vesting, which may sometimes make some let's say, I don't want to say it badly, but it may cause troubles in some tokens when you have the bad tokenomics, or the vesting is pretty short. And as we are really building the MMORPG and the open world and persistent game, we we want from our partners that they are counting with us for long term, and that is why the seed, the team, and the private sale is vested for 5 years. All of these guys are satisfied with this, and this also means, or maybe showing, that all these skilled and skilled companies in the cryptocurrency industry are counting with us for 5 years. So it's like pretty good. And yeah, so back to the tokenomics. We will have 1 billion of total supply of CyberCash. The listing price will be $0.08. Right now there are like ongoing public sales. It will be very soon there will be IGO on CD5, and we still have one thing that will be published soon. So everyone should just like watch out for our socials. There will be another ways of getting into the CyberCash, and the TG supply will be 1.2%. And without the liquidity, we are talking that the initial market cap will be $720, which is like really great, because you all know how big potential is in the metaverse projects. Not even saying how good our project is looking, and that is like really, I had like maybe 500 of offers from all around the world, from all around the VCs, partners, etc. We had to decline like 90% of them. And yeah, so we are expecting that the token will go really good. And with the initial market cap of $720, it's like really interesting game. But I don't want to like push anyone to anything. Everyone has to see what we can see and what all the partners that are supporting us see, and then it is, yeah. So maybe that might be. Is there anything that you would like to know from the token side, the tokenomics, etc.?
Yes, thanks for sharing everything so far about the tokenomics. Yeah, one thing, of course, with play to earn, also, was be shared. The economics are very important, of course, and we want to keep the price stable and price going up, because you have people who are gonna play, of course, and you're also gonna have people investing in the token, and they want to have long-term success as well. And with such a supply, and with, of course, new games, like new tokens coming out every day for the community. What you're gonna do to keep the coin sustainable and to keep the price up or going up? Is there gonna be like a burning mechanism, or Kate, tell more about that?
Yeah, of course. So we will be like, the revenue flow will go. We have two types of sales. First is the primary sale, let's say like some kind of external, it's a land, streets, buildings, or assets, services, marketplace fees, etc. And then the second one is the secondary sales, and these are the in-game sales, like leveling, battle pass for elements, and or some kind of premium services. We do have the deflationary function, means burning. From the secondary sales, so in-game, there is a 25% of all the revenue coming to the company burned automatically from these type of sales. And then the rest is going to the company treasury and the company reserve, where they are locked for 12 months. And after that, they're going back to market. So then there is the bigger one, which is the primary sales, land, streets, etc. There will be coming like a really probably the majority of all the revenue. And here is again, we have a buyback mechanism, and then we have a burning. So 25% of the primary sales goes again to the company treasury and the company reserve. Then it goes to market.
Was it 25 or 75? That was like
25.
25 goes to the company treasury from all the sales.
Yeah.
Market.
Yeah, 25 to company treasury and 25% to company reserve. The treasury is locked for the 12 months, and the reserves are locked for 6 months. Then there is the 50% left. These sales are happening in the BNB, in the Binance chain token, Binance chain coin, and these 50% for which are called the foundation. So let's say in a fictional revenue of $1 million in the primary sale, the $500,000 in BNB we will do a buyback from the BNB to the Cybercash to support the token development. The price will not be so dumping. It can be like used really to support the token development in the long term. So each time we get something, we push it back to the market, yeah, and we support the token price. After that, after we do this 50% of the primary sales, yeah, so lands, trees, etc., and we do the buyback, we will burn 25% out of it again in the Zcash. So we are like declining the circulating supply, and we are supporting the token development or token price development in the case of the buybacks. And after this burning, this 50%, let's say it's 37.5%, goes back to play to earn reserve, to staking reserve, to creator fund, and they are locked for 12 months. So they are like gathering, and after that, after these 12 months, they go back to the staking wallet or to the foundation wallet to like support the whole economy of the token.
Nice. So there's going to be buybacks, there's going to be burning of the token, and yeah, that's the main things, how you're going to keep the price sustainable, and then the price like for the long term going up also for the investors, which is interesting. So thanks a lot for sharing that.
And sorry for interrupting this. Just one thing. A lot of tokens, I know that because I've traded like, I don't know, maybe 5,000 of cryptocurrencies for the 5 years, and like every one of them are claiming the governance function because it's like a good utility to present and easy to like forbid, yeah, for that. But this is not our case. We are like really counting that there will be a citadel, the metropolis citadel, where all the users that has the citizen ranking will be going like every once a week or once a month to like really discuss and really like have a pause, have a voting for the important stages. Yeah, so you will go there and you will see the poll and you will have to decide. And the bigger the citizen ranking is, and it's not only about the money, it's also about how long you hold the Zcash. So there are two metrics. First one is the amount, yeah, of course. And then second one is the length, because we want to support the users that has low like less tokens, less money, or less amount of the token. So when they hold a longer time, they have the bigger rights. Yeah, that someone that has bigger amount, but he's there just for 1 day, and there is someone that has half of the amount of tokens, but he's holding for maybe 1 year. So he will be like, he will get like a really strong governance function. So maybe that's it. And then of course you can like it's for the rewards for the racing, fighting, and daily task, etc. But we are like really this citizen ranking and this governance function is really like little bit pushing the people to not selling the tokens, because it's really good to have the token and to have it a long time.
Understandable. Appreciate you sharing that. So for the DAO rights, you're also gonna have like a balance of people holding the token, who play the game, and not just only for the money, right? So not only big whales have the rights to decide on votes and everything, but also actually people holding the token and play the game. So that's a great feature for sure. Thanks for that. So yes, like the alpha is gonna come out. You guys been developing like the MMORPG, which takes a while to really get grounded and really to get playable, of course. But yeah, what is your long-term goals and vision like within 2, 3, 4, 5 years? Where do you see CyberTrade be and at?
So CyberTrade is a really, it's a hard project for us. It's a really big project, and we really want to, as was hinted with the GTA Online, really to build a good community, keep them interested for a long time, doing the adding mini games, adding quests, adding the functionality to the game, adding assets, adding vehicles all the time, and things that you can do in the metaverse. This is really nice that we are starting with the sandbox kind of gameplay, because anything can be added, and really we want to keep the players interested for a long time. And these games and these NFTs that you will buy in CyberTrade and in Crypto Citizen, NFTs will be fully interoperable between our products that we are building. We have a few other projects lined up, in the development for also for year 2022, and all the NFTs that you buy in any of our games will be interoperable between each other, or you can switch them up and change them in the corporate market. So our main goal is to build a really nice community. I think that we are getting there. Also, the year 2021 was really promising for us. We managed to build really nice communities with the Trade Race Manager and also with the CyberTrade. We are building a really nice community. I think with all the projects that will come after with the CyberTrade, the plan is to really get everybody interested in the corporate ID in the launcher, so they can play any type of play and earn games, really to and use their NFTs in different ways, interoperable. I think that's the really thing about the metaverse, is not only to say it and build some kind of a city and showcase buildings, but really to have the functionality of the metaverse, and that's the interoperability of NFTs, that you can use it from NFTs from different games and assets from different spectrums in one place, so everything works together. So in 2022 really is the year to develop the CyberTrade to the fullest extent, get users what they want, also with the governance rights, as Sebastian said. The users will be able to choose what kind of game or what kind of asset they want to add in the game. So we are also looking forward for this. And also this district, all the districts will be fully customizable by the players. So we really want to give the players a lot of tools so they can build their own game and their own metaverse. We for sure as a studio already shown that we can get things done. We can get things done really quickly, and I think that in 2022 users can really look forward for really AAA game that will happen in 2022.
Awesome. So this year we can expect the first people to play the MMORPG and to really discover CyberTrade in the whole all districts and the whole metaverse of you guys.
Yeah, alpha will for sure come in 2020.
Awesome. That's pretty quick. For games can take GTA right now is like 8 years in development, GTA 6. So yeah, people know like that it takes time to really develop something good, but you guys have already been building, and this year it's gonna be like the first off outs. That's awesome. Thanks a lot for sharing everything so far. I think I've been going over most of the things that I want to know, and yeah, you guys answered everything very in depth and very open and transparent. So I really appreciate that. And maybe before we're gonna we have some community questions coming in, flooding in as well, a lot from the people, which we also want to go over with. But before we're gonna go that, I want to ask you guys, is there something else you guys want to share? Maybe I missed the question, or maybe you missed something that you still want to share, and what you guys want to tell the community. So is there still something that you want to share to us that we missed?
Well, I will just add one thing, the last thing for your question. What are our goals? I would say that we have been discussing this, and really our goal until the end of the year is to double, maybe triple up the personal side, so to have it at least 100 of the employees here in the Central Europe, which will be a really huge thing. As I said, we are not outsourcing anyone, just the community managers, of course, from the all over the world. And based on this, we are really aiming to our main competitors, which are the Sandbox and the Decentraland. And you know how huge market this is, and there are billions of potential ahead of us in the CyberTrade and for the token. So we are hopefully believe and really working hard for it to achieve such market condition, market capitalization where these market leaders are right now. Hopefully these 100 employees will help us to achieve it really soon, until the end of the year.
Awesome. So yeah, the team, you guys want to grow the team. Team is everything, right? So yeah. Growing that and with the right people is really important. So thanks for your last shares. Yes, and in the meantime, what I said already, there are coming a lot of questions from the community in, and we have a giveaway as well, $100. Thank you so much for the giveaway. So four people can win $25 in total, $100 of what you can win, the prize pot. And yes, let's go straight into those questions. And there is a question of Abel. He just asked, and like you guys just answered that when the launches of CyberTrade, and it's gonna be in this year 2022. We got another one of Squad, Boring Squad is his name. Did you guys have any planning for collaboration for other projects to come, like games to join CyberTrade Metaverse in the future? Also, any other possible new features for the race or in the fighting game?
Yeah, thank you for this question. This is really exciting. So for the Metaverse and other project partners, we are already partnered with Cirrus. They are really trying to build something exciting. Also, right now we have talks with Solis, we have talked with Blocktopia. So we are really thinking about the industry leaders in the blockchain space, and we want to partner with all of them because these companies should work together. I think, as you know, the blockchain gaming is really kind of a green field at the moment, but there's a possibility of any time that can some kind of a big whale come into the game, like EA and Gameloft, let's say, so Epic, with the industry leaders in the classic gaming, they can bring something big. So I think the main point for project like us or companies like us that are on the rise, we should really work together, make the interoperability of NFTs most accessible to every user, so we can achieve really nice games and nice player bases that work together really well. Also with help of guild as you guys, that can spread the good word. It's really nice to be working with these kind of people and these kind of communities. We really appreciate it. So we are planning to have a big line of names and partners in the 2022, but I don't want to skip ahead a lot, but I can share that everything that already been done. We are really good friends with Solis already. We are good friends with Cirrus, and also we are in talk with Blocktopia. So every bigger metaverse project that is happening in 2022, we would like to talk with and integrate it also in our metaverse. So really build something good for the users, and they can use their NFTs across various different games and experience AAA gaming in the blockchain in 2022.
That's awesome. I appreciate you sharing that. So yeah, like the whole the whole play to earn space is pretty new, right? And partnering up with the right partners, which should also be shared like in the beginning, and then especially with some big names with gaming studios, etc. is important. And I like that you guys are open for that. So yes, thanks a lot for sharing that and going deeper into that. The other questions from Emdem. Yes, this is a pretty important topic, which I see with a lot of games happening right now, which is kind of disturbing the game for a lot of other players. Like, it's the bots, and yeah, any kind of hacks and scams. Like, how would you guys prevent yourself of getting the bots and trying to get all the community cyber cash in their wallets? What do you guys try to prevent that?
Yes, so for the bots, we have ethical hackers, a team of ethical hackers implemented. It's a lot of balancing. You have to figure out all the backend stuff. So we do a lot of firewalls. We have a CAPTCHA implemented. We have a lot of authorization implemented already in the Unity at the moment. So we have different ways of shielding our players and our community from bots, and the players that want to drastically get to the game and earn as much as they can. We really want to keep the playing field fair and let everybody enjoy the products that we are building. I think we are good with achieving this. We already achieved it in Traders Manager 2. We have a lot of knowledge in this space, and with CyberTrade there won't be anything different. Really to get players a chance to earn the token and really to spread the good project among the community is the number one priority for us. So security and anti-bot systems are one of the things that we look out for in 2022, and also every security measure that we already implemented in the products that we already have will be implemented also in CyberTrade and upgraded to the fullest, so everybody can enjoy the game fairly without the bots.
That's great. That's great. Yeah, bots can disturb the whole gaming experience a lot. So it's good that you guys think about it. Like sometimes there's not much to do, but in the end, yeah, you guys are experienced, have already built the game, so you guys know what can happen. So I like that a lot. Yes, next, this will also be answered. This is a question from Anna. It's like, is the game going to be accessible for all players? You guys said yes. There's no need to get NFTs. You can play it for free. But of course, to get cyber cash and to make money, you guys need to buy NFTs. And for how much going to be those NFTs? For example, those cars. How much are going to be how much like will they cost to get a car?
Yes, so at the moment we have different kind of rarities, and we are on the Genesis Zero kind of NFTs because those are the first minted, and we'll have the biggest, best skill points, let's say. So they have a little advantage, but it's a lot of skill game implemented. So the advantage is like it's nice to have, but you still have to play and work hard to be the first. So the NFT start from 100 USD. So it's in BNB, it's on BSC chain, but we want to keep the NFTs not really high to enter the game, so anybody can enjoy the game and try it out. We are starting from 100, but the high rarity can go to thousands, right? As in any other games. But everybody's welcome in CyberTrade because the fee to enter is really, let's say, set up really low. And also with the portal function that will be available very soon with the launch of a live game, any player with any NFTs will be able to try the game and earn cybercash in the meantime, but for a limited time, of course, because then it will be really easy for any users to buy any kind of worthless NFT and deposit it and then play over and over again. Everybody will get a chance to try it out, to earn cybercash in the process, but for a limited time. So it's kind of a user acquisition tool and really to show players what they are getting into. So there is nothing like I have to invest first and I don't like the game or something's happening or I need the money, anything, right? You don't want to first invest and then try. You can try out. If you like the game, you are welcome. If you don't like the game, you're welcome also. You can do whatever you want. So I think it's the best to give a freedom to users and players and let them decide what they want to do.
Awesome. Thanks for clarifying that. Makes a lot of sense. Thank you again very much. So we have another question from Lambert. Does the player, so a bit more about the NFTs and about the designing of the cars. So does the player have the right to design their own car, or is there like a designated part of the car? So you have the NFT, so the NFT is going to be probably like a basic car, and then from there you can design all that stuff. Like, can you tell me a bit more about that?
Yeah, so the cars will have a function, so you can change the wheels, you can change the wraps on the cars, you can add some aerodynamics features like the wing or some things on the hood that can suck up more air. So it's purely cosmetics. From this standpoint, from the customization, but for the skill base, you will be able to tune attributes of your cars. The cars have 4 attributes already mentioned. It's top speed, it's acceleration, traction, and handling. These attributes are, and also there are 4 tiers of cars. So you have a car, you have a motorcycle, you have a hovercraft. That's kind of a rocket ship like, and you have a truck. So each tier of the car performs differently. and you need to let's say have a different leveling strategy to each car. For the trucks, let's say they have really low acceleration, but they have huge top speed. For the motorcycles, they have great acceleration, but lower top speed and worse handling. The cars have really good handling, and each these attributes corresponds to your strategy and how you want to play. We are also adding in the future the nitro function, so you will have you can buy a nitro. You will be able to buy with your CyberCash and get yourself a little advantage. So there's a lot of things that can be tunable and customizable on the cars. We really want to let players express themselves as much as they can. Also, not only in the way of car looks, but also in the way the car performs.
Nice. The car can be very customizable and can be bought with CyberCash, like different things about the looks and actually also about the metrics, like the qualities of the car. That's awesome. Thanks for that. We got another one from Glenn. He's saying like the Unix, like this goes really well with the Unix team, like with the cyber retro style. He said like would love to see Unix themed NFT in the CyberTrade, especially when the main game is released. Is that possible?
You want it, you got it, guys. No problem. We can do anything. So we have a very large team of designers. We'll be honored to have your NFTs in games. So just tell us what you want, guys. We can make it super customizable for you, and yeah, do whatever. We are happy to have you.
That's super cool. That's super cool. We'll come back to that for sure. Thanks for that, David. Yeah, we got the last question of Fashul. He's asking like, is there any plans to join esports and yeah, like really get into the esports?
Yeah, for sure. So we're really thinking about this esport thing in our team of gamers. Also, we have one guy from marketing that was a professional esport gamer. So we are in this space. There's an ambition to be there for sure, but we first want to develop the right product and then get to the professional esports. In Central Europe, there's a esports, or let's say there's a European esports championship, and we will be extending it with our products. There's a plan for 2022 to be there. But with the games that we are building, I think that esports would be nice, and the gameplay can be really competitive. Also, I was thinking with our team, we are thinking that it would be nice to really have a kind of the own league for all the blockchain games, because it's a little different to classic gaming. And I think that maybe with the right partners and with all the projects that's coming up in this year, we can make some kind of a different blockchain league also with communities like you guys have. It would be really nice to have this kind of audience and really to build something for the users that like the blockchain gaming the most.
That's cool. That's great. So yeah, you guys are already working with someone in the esports, and yeah, you guys are looking forward to like with game like guilds against each other or like all that stuff. So you guys are looking forward to that. That's awesome. Thanks a lot for answering those questions. And again, guys, thank you very much for those good questions, and as you guys well like for the answers. So yeah, those were the community questions, the best community questions. And from those questions, from those 8 questions we got here, we're gonna give away $25 to 4 people, so $100 in cash prize in total. So I would like to get an assistant, and we get the spin rolling here. So can we get the spin, please, friends? Hello, is there a spin coming? All right, for sure. So you're still fixing the spin. And in the meantime, while we wait for that, guys, like, is there still something maybe that popped up that you still want to share, or you guys like and still want to tell us to the community?
Maybe Sebastian can talk a little bit about our partners and what really we try to build with the CyberTrade. So we already with the first game we already get the hangs of things, how it works in the blockchain, how it works in crypto, you really need to have a good partners that can really help you. You are really looking for the additional value that can bring to the table. It's really important in the stages of development, like in the logics of our projects. You are not really raising the money to have a money, because we already have the money. We just need really good partners in the projects that can help you develop and maybe push the right buttons, open the right doors to let the game flourish, and help you to achieve what you really want in this space. So maybe Sebastian can give you some details about this phase.
Please.
Yes, for sure. Yeah, so I would surely begin with the Binance NFT and OKX NFT, which gave us like really good position in the market, as now all the users can see that we are like really working with the best ones. But sometimes the smaller ones will help you more. I mean, the smaller in terms of the names as Binance and the OKX. And so we are like really glad that we have partnered with also with the Polka Starter, Firestarter, and CB5 team, which are like really helpful. And the exposure, for example, in the Polka Starter personally is like a really nice. But maybe we can talk more about the marketing partners, because you know they will be visible in terms of the CyberTrade. And as I said, we are focusing on the like local marketing partners. First of all, we have like a really strong base in Turkey, and I would say that Turkey is like really not yet, but it will be like a really key country in these terms, because you know, like sad to say, the inflation there is really high, and there are like have pain out of it, but the interest for cryptocurrencies raised a lot in the last year. So,
yeah, for sure. Turkey is going to be very interesting for sure.
Yeah, so we got the CoinMo and DC, which are the biggest YouTubers. We have the Crypto Messi, which is one of the and the Ipsig, which is like really the biggest crypto Twitter in the Turkey, with 500,000 of users. Then it's for sure the Philippines. We are working with smaller ones, like for example Blockchain Gamer and Algomon, there is from the Philippines, and Crypto Addict, which has one of the biggest TikTok social sites in the Philippines. And also, as I said, the Wise Advice is pretty good, because the Asia is really strong for the play to earn. So the Asia maybe it will be more interesting in the India as well. But for example, from the bigger ones, we can talk about the El Quilombo, which is from the Latin America. It's an Instagram profile with 3.5 million. Then we have the El Chartris from Brazil. He's also gamer of GTA 5. This is our like point where we are aiming. So we have to have someone from the case. He's 6.5 million of subscribers on YouTube. He's also our good partner, and he will be one of the first ones to show the fully functioning game when it comes to this. And then we have like the Moon team, which are a really big name in the cryptocurrency industry right now, still working with the Altcoin Daily and lot others. I don't want to like say everything out to make something as a surprise for all the users.
Sure, yeah.
But this is our goal. Like, we know that we have to work with the countries where, because the users are mostly, there are two things that like really help the project. First is the token price. It's sad, but it's true. Yeah, you have to be like raising to get the attention and to like get as much people know about it. Maybe the Axie Infinity started with the community, but then all the crypto industry was like getting attention just because of the pumping of the IXS. And so we are like really aiming for the India, for Russia, Brazil, Latin America, full of all. And then it's Philippines. It's, for example, we have from Bangladesh, and a lot of these communities, which may be not pretty interesting for the investor, but for the gaming industry and for us as game developer, it's like a really key they are playing a really key role in this. Even they are not famous, and even maybe some of the projects will not even talk with them. Yeah, so maybe that's some kind of little bit different marketing strategy, but we really thinking that it will help us, and the community of gamers is keeping the project alive and rising again. So maybe some kind of words about the partners. Not sure if.
Yeah, just to add to this one, we already have with our partners Binance NFT, okay, so NFT, as was said before, really good sales. We sold out the NFTs Genesis Zero in Binance. It was gone in 2 minutes, and in OKX it was like 30 minutes. So we are really getting the traction of the gaming communities, and we are really looking forward to it. And the plan is, as was said, to build one of the biggest gaming communities, also with the help of you guys. So we really appreciate all the players from every kind of countries, every part of the world. So we're really trying to get all these communities together to enjoy the metaverse.
Amazing. Thanks a lot. A lot of marketing partners going on, a lot of big names throughout the entire world. So that's always good to have different communities, different countries, different languages to really do the mass global adoption. So that's great. And also got another good news that a spin is fixed. So I would like to right now go for the spin and to announce the winners of the $100, which get $25 each. So first spin, please go ahead. And the first winner is Boring Squad with the collaboration of different games. Congratulations for $25. Nice. Let's go to the next spin. 3 more to go. And we always have a nice prize to give away here. And the second winner is Lambert. Lambert, congratulations with your $25. And guys from CyberTrade, again, thank you very much for sponsoring this nice giveaway. The third winner here is gonna be Abel. Abel, congratulations with the first question we got asked. Congratulations, Abel. You also won $25. Please, if you won, you can after this AMA you can reach out to friends and we'll organize this for you. Please, the next spin. The last one. Yes, friends. #6191 on Discord. Please reach out to him. And the last winner is Anna. Anna Marie, congratulations. You won 25 USDT. So yeah, those were all the winners. 4 winners of 25 USDT in total, $100 cash prize. Again, guys, CyberTrade, thank you very much for the sponsoring of the giveaway. And thank you very much for being here and being able to answer all those questions and be so open, transparent, and kind to be here today. And I really appreciate you guys' time. Really appreciate you guys want to share everything. And no secrets. Everything is open and transparent. And I always like that. Community likes that. And also you, everyone who's been watching and who's been answering questions, thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys learned some more insights about CyberTrade. And yes, Sebastian, David, thank you very much, guys, again, for being here. We stay connected. I hope we're going to see a lot of things, going to do a lot of things in the future together. And yes, guys, thank you very much.
Thank you very much also, Unix Guild and community. We are really happy to be part of you, part of your community, and really looking forward to everything that we will develop in the year 2022 and in the future. Thank you very much for having us.
Thank you.
Well, guys.
It was a pleasure to be here. Thank you, really.
Yes. Thank you, guys. We speak soon.
metropolitan in your head. Dominate a city in a metaverse. Fight against corporate cybercash. Revolution started everywhere. What I say is just a word. Let it be a monster in space to wide open. Weapons, robots, takes the cell. CC, please be careful of your head. What I say is just a word. Let it be a monster in space to wide open.
Metropolit, ruled by the international corporations, came a long way from being #1 cosmopolitan place to live, the smelling dump of human waste, gang wars, cyborgs, and bio-enhanced outlaws. But things are about to change. Welcome, human. Enjoy your stay.
You all know how it goes around here, but let me explain it once more to get it through your dumb heads. You all start as no one. Your only chance is to fight and race on the streets. If you survive, you get the power. Then you get the cyber cash. And after all this, you get to join a syndicate.